Hey there, Amy here with today's Aromatic Spotlight shining on German Chamomile, which is a go-to oil in our home. And it is because of its amazing anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties and its calming and sedative properties. That combo makes it great for any animal that has anxiety and pain. And maybe a lot of times it's like anxiety that comes because of pain, maybe because they're aging and they just don't feel as secure anymore, or the pain is just too much and they're restless and they're unable to settle. German chamomile is a great go-to for that. And as I said, for any animal. So it's safe to use around cats. You can diffuse it, or you could use it as inhalation when it's diluted appropriately. And you can also offer it as a dried herb. It's the same as your chamomile tea. So if you have a chamomile tea bag, just chamomile, not a sleepy time blend that has several things in it, but just a chamomile tea, that's your dried flowers. And you can offer it to cats to interact with, like it's in an herb garden. So if you want to learn more about that, there's a link below. And it can also be used, the herb, for sensitive dogs as well, because it's all about the aroma. So anyway, it's a great go-to for pain, anxiety, calming, and sedation. But its anti-inflammatory properties also make it great for skin irritations that are very, red, swollen, irritated skin conditions and wounds. But also think in terms of the oil is blue, right? So note it can stain fabrics, but the blue oil cools red hot, right? So a blue oil going onto a red hot inflamed skin, or the blue oil calming a hot temper. So an animal that might be moody or irritable, German chamomile or any other blue oil may be really helpful for them. And the last thing that's great about German chamomile is it has antihistamine and anti-allergenic properties. So any itching, skin itching, German chamomile could help. It also comes in a hydrosol, which could be spritzed on and used topically. But because it's also in the ragweed family, so just a little caution if there's a known allergy to ragweed. You want to be cautious at first with German chamomile. Most people can use it without a problem, but you just don't want to dive into the deep end and use a ton of it and then have a reaction. So that's our German chamomile. As I mentioned, it is a go-to in our house. So we use it with Jake. He self-selects it and he uses it for self-medication. And oftentimes it's at 3 in the morning when he's really restless and he can't sleep. Because if you haven't met Jake, he's my almost 14-year-old, 80-pound mixed breed dog. So we use German chamomile to help him settle at night when he's very restless and he can't sleep. And if you'd like to learn more about that, click the link below and that'll take you to my blog where we talk about self-medication. So any questions or comments about German chamomile, leave them in the comments section below. We'll see you next time.